I've been teaching special education for 25 years. And during the 25 years, I had the opportunity to work with a variety of students with numerous behavior and learning styles. And some of the students that I worked with had like intense cognitive, behavioral, and physical needs. Probably about 4 years ago, we introduced meditation, and that just happened through my instructor assistant. I got a new instructor assistant, and he was telling me that he has been practicing meditation for years and how it helped him to cope with life. He was just like a very young man, and he felt like the students could benefit from it, and he asked me if he could try out to meditate with them. I said, go ahead. We started actually off with like about 5-10 minutes of meditation, then increased, and the students were just loving the music and the chanting because it's very pretty music. So then by the end of a couple of weeks, they were like chanting and meditating for half an hour. It's just amazing how they caught on, and now I'm in the fourth year where meditation has become a part of the regular school day. Half an hour, like midday, like after lunch, they come together. They listen to really beautiful music. They know that they're getting ready to meditate. And during the 4 years, there are many changes. I mean, students come and go, and the classroom environment changes very, very much so. But to see that no matter what child would come in, they're all like meditation. With meditation, you don't have to make any adaptation. With all the other things that I teach in the classroom, I have to make. If I have 8 students, I have to make sometimes 8 adaptation instructional materials like math and reading and etc. But meditation, I don't have to do it, and they just all come together. We're all on the same page, and which really makes it wonderful. They love it.
My name is Carol Gardner, and I'm a speech language pathologist. I've been working for about 29 years now. Ms. Woodham explained to me that she was trying something new. Thank goodness we have people who are willing to try things that are new. She was trying meditation with her students. So I invited myself to a meditation session, and I sat down and joined a group of students. It was led by Mr. Lucan, and I was amazed at what I saw. At the beginning, I saw all of the students participating. We have students with multiple needs. We have children with autism. They were all participating as a group. Over time, I saw 2 or 3 of the students take the lead position. They had learned the chants so well that they could help other students. We were working with a student who had very choppy communication, did not have enough breath to speak. During meditation, I saw his breath control increase to 8 seconds long, which is amazing, from February to May. It was just wonderful to see the growth in the students. Throughout the day, I would notice that we have 2 or 3 of the students who would self-regulate whenever they started to get them upset. You could see them go into their chant and calm down and be able to get themselves together and continue with the rest of their day. So it was very dramatic.
Socially, I have seen many results, but what I noticed more, they are just staying in their seat much longer. They're attending to the task. They're much more alert, and they're retaining information. They're listening better. They're retaining information. Their self-esteem, their confidence definitely has built up, and their voices, often the children are very quiet, or they don't finish their sentences, or they look down and they mumble. Now definitely the voice has changed quite a bit. the voice is it's clearer, it's the tone, the volume, it's stronger. Their pose, they don't sound like robot-like anymore, da 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 da, they stop, they say a sentence, they stop, It's socially, they interact more with each other. They show more concern for each other, which I never saw, because they usually kind of withdrawn and they do their own little thing. And they show compassion, which is wonderful. They initiate conversation or social interaction with others more often. And inappropriate behavior definitely has decreased, especially like self-abuse behavior. And like before I mentioned, like rocking and jerking and flapping and making a lot of noise, and that definitely has decreased, in some cases completely diminished.
My name is Ryan Lukin, and for the last several months here at AMI, I have been leading Miss Woodham's class in meditation. And meditation is a transformative process by which a person is allowed and enabled to become the greatest that they could possibly be. Every one of our students have blossomed in the most unexpected and awesome ways in a very short amount of time. Several students that were very closed down, and you would always see them like this, have opened up and they've started smiling. One of our children absolutely did not like himself, did not like his life. I could almost use the word hate, and now he walks around with smiles on his face. The experience has been very amazing. To meditate is a process, and so it's something that you engage with more than once. And as you engage with this process, it allows your negative qualities to dissolve slowly and gradually over time, and your positive qualities, such as love, compassion, studiousness, concentration, to evolve as well in the absence of those negative qualities. And our meditation program is very simple, only about half an hour long or so, and the kids have just done a great job with it this year. They've really surprised me. They're to the point where they can teach adults to do this stuff.
Student of yours who I also see in a mental health clinic, a teenage boy whose family I'd seen and known for several years and seen off and on. And he, in the mental health system, this young man would be diagnosed in the autism spectrum. And I know he carries some other diagnoses that affect his learning as well, that you would be more familiar with. In the past, from the time he was little, his conversation was rarely spontaneous. It would often be very short in the words he would use. He would have difficulty saying anything that you might consider his own idea. It would be more often parroted from his sister or his father or someone else. And he was anxious, very anxious before he would speak, as if he didn't know what to say or as if he wasn't sure if he was saying the right things. I noticed a marked difference in him, a really dramatic difference in him this past year. In fact, over the last, I would say, 4 to 5 months. I didn't know how to understand it. He was more spontaneous. The things he would say were more elaborate. That is, there would be more descriptive words. He seemed much less anxious, much less worried.
From bread group is crackers. Fruit from fruit group is peaches. Fruit from vegetable group is corn.
And he talked about Mr. Lucan teaching them meditation. And he talked about liking this a great deal. He called the chanting, he didn't use the word chanting, he called it the songs that went with the meditation. There's always been changes and things going on in his life, some that have been good things and some not. But that this change had to do with something that was in the classroom. Also, his father was very accepting and very, very receptive
to Jeffrey meditating with the songs and was very positive about his doing that. And so he didn't have to feel uncomfortable. This young man didn't have to feel uncomfortable caught between the school and the family. It was something both that his father and the school were supporting. He has continued to become more and more spontaneous, more and more able to speak his mind, more and more able to talk about feelings and organized in what he's saying, not just random thoughts, as he's continued this meditation. In addition to the things that I mentioned before, the trusting relationship and the interest in Jeffrey, is the introduction to the meditation, and that meditation then having a truly profound effect on his ability to communicate, on his ability to have some social skills that he might not have been able to evolve otherwise. And his father would agree with me.
Jeffrey have been meditating daily, every day, in the classroom. He has a meditation in his room with gurus and stuff, where a table laid out where he meditates, and he listens to his music, and he practices meditations. And sometimes I listen to it with him. And yet I have to get in his room with him and squat and learn the chants and stuff. So, I have went to the meditation center with him once, and I loved it. It was very nice, very peaceful. And that's how little Jeffrey is. He's more peaceful and more serene within himself nowadays. And he's 13 years old, and everybody loves Jeffrey. He does great.
We've seen a big change in Jamila since she's come to me, but no more so than in the last year since she started the meditation. The biggest change I see is there are almost no manifestations of her anger, which she used to do. Perhaps that's a teenager thing, I don't know. But she has, meditation seems to have stopped it, either the meditation or a combination of that and what she's getting here to me.
I think that meditation is an excellent form of relaxation, and it has helped Jamila with her temperament. As a teenager, I know she gets angry about things or chores she has to do, but I've noticed that she will go to a quiet room and close the door and meditate on her own. And I think that's really good. I think it's great for her inner soul, for her soul, and for her awareness of things going on in the world. I have done yoga myself. I've meditated, but it's not something I practice on a regular basis, but I think that it was very beneficial and very good for her, and she loves it. And she plays the music in her room on a regular basis, and she chants, and I think it makes her happier and not so angry all the time. Okay. I think it's a great thing to have meditation in school because kids are growing up and they don't know which direction or what focus to have, and meditation gives you a great focus, and it helps you in all areas of life.
What do you like about meditation? Do you like it when we sing?
Yes.
Yeah, is that your favorite part? Yeah. Do you like your red blanket? Okay. Dante, Vivian, you want to say something good? Om Namah Shivaya, which means I honor my inner self. How does that make you feel, Vivian?
Happy.
It makes you feel happy. Oh my goodness. Om Namah Shivaya, Dante says as well. Oh. And Om. When we saw the movie Air Buddies, was there a dog that sang Om?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buddha puppy. Okay.
Like a pin pan.
So.
Oh.
I love you all with all my heart, and I love myself, and
love my family, and I hope my family is here so I can meditate a little bit. I like meditation. Like when I feel bad, it makes me feel good, and I think it's good for me.